Welcome back to our Tuesday Thoughts video series on our plant analysis kit. We've made it out to the field. I've got my kit supplies with me, my bags, the sheets that were mailed with us, and we're going to go out and we're going to go ahead and randomly collect our samples. We have a couple of videos. You'll see links below now that go into what plant parts we're going to sample based on corn or soybeans. Here on this cornfield today, we're going to want to go ahead and be sampling that top colored ear leaf. Walked out there a little bit already, and it looks to be about V8, V9 corn. It's going to be critical that we make sure we note all of that when we submit our paperwork. That way the lab is able to provide the best interpretation possible. So let's go grab that sample. Okay, we're back with our sample. For this one, I went ahead and grabbed 10 top colored leaves. We're gonna go ahead and fill out our sample bag now. And it's gonna be very critical that we make sure that the information on our sample bag matches that to what we have on our paperwork. So on the kit, we've noted your name and maybe a customer number. If we make sure that name and a customer number gets on the sample bag, that would be most appreciated. Also go ahead and make sure we get a sample ID here that matches what the sample ID says on the sheet. And then just for safety's sake, go ahead and put the crop stage again. And if you want to, go ahead and put the date sampled. We can put that in there in the information. So then if historically you have information that you want to go back and look at in years past, all that should be archived along with the sample that's taken. So we're going to take our sample. Let me write down the information real quick. Okay, so we've got our sample bag filled out. Now when we go ahead and put the sample in the bag, for these corn samples, I would suggest that we just take the bunch of leaves, fold them over. And we're not trying to pack it in or cram it, but just fold it over. Go ahead and place it in the bag. Get seated down. Now this should be good enough. The sample shouldn't come out of this in the box. If you've got multiple samples, they should all ride together. But the key with all plant sampling is we don't want to have stuff packed in a box so tight that it can't breathe. To do the analysis, we actually have to dry down the sample, go ahead and grind it, do our digest and our analysis. So it drying down or being dry when it gets to the lab is not a problem. What we don't want is have stuff that's packed in, gets moldy, mushy during its shipping process. So we'll get this mailed off to the lab, and then I should be getting results back 2 business days after receipt. So tune in next time. We'll come back, either maybe sample again as we have tassels starting to form and looking for that ear shoot. And then of course videos at the end of the season to kind of accumulate the data and see how it looked. Thanks.